Hello everyone and welcome back to Jasmine's Crazy Cat Tarot, and we're just going to do a quick energy and location check-in for Jack and Lilly Sullivan. So I'm not going to use too many cards. Spirit, the intention is to find out where Jack and Lilly is, their current energy, what surrounds them, and how did they get there. So, big question. But let's see what Spirit can tell us. So we'll start with Lilly. Where is Lilly Sullivan currently? Please and thank you, Spirit. Where is Lilly Sullivan? We have Justice. And this Justice has a pair of handcuffs. And maybe metal bars. There's the shadow of metal bars there. So she could be confined somewhere, trapped in some sort of prison that she can't escape from. And Justice would be being set free, being found. Where is Jack Sullivan's current location? Please and thank you, Spirit. Natural disaster. Okay, so I see water here, we see clouds, we also see the lines, these tower lines, and these have been picked up before in many readings, so keep within the power lines, maybe somewhere that could have natural disasters like fields. For some reason I'm thinking of blight in the fields, or, just something that gets kind of tampered with when it comes to the seasons, the weather. So something to do with the weather, wires, and they're confined somewhere. So maybe in a natural place, definitely outdoors somewhere, but by the water, but not necessarily submerged in it. And back of deck we have cover up, and there is someone wearing a mask, so someone knows where this place is. And with these two, they could be put in a place that when they're found it could still look natural. So I feel like they could have been put in, let's say, a bear cave or a habitat of a predator, or maybe animals they liked. Does anyone know what Lilly and Jack's favourite animals were, or their favourite teddies, etc.? Because that could have some significance. Someone put them somewhere, but when they are found, they're hoping that it will look like this happened naturally, accidentally. But justice won't be served if whoever is under this mask is not exposed. So let's see. Let's ask the Kipper cards. Lilly Sullivan's current energy and location. We have message of concern. So we do see a woman here. A woman could have received some sort of message. Maybe a woman was concerned that justice would come for her and something had to be covered up. So we see a lamp and a table here and the curtain. So what's beneath the curtain? What's beneath the mask? Let's see. Jack Sullivan's current energy, location, spirit. Do we have two that want to come? Toil and labour. This has come before. It could be a workplace, somewhere that could cause a natural disaster. I'm thinking of mining accidents, gas leaks, that sort of a thing. We also have courtship. So I feel like there is a couple that know something and are covering something up. Back of deck we have distant horizon. So I feel like maybe someone thought the children were anchoring them and they couldn't see the future. So drop the load, drop the anchor. And we do see under the water here, but above the water. And I've said before in previous location readings that I feel they're more so above the water or around it than necessarily in it. There's something submerged or floating, contained, that they can't move. They're restricted. So let's see. Let's ask the mermaid cards. What is surrounding Lily Sullivan currently in her environment? Please and thank you, Spirit. We have soul cage. Rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. So this is just confirming the justice card for us, that they are trapped somewhere. The water is there, but we're seeing it shallow, distant. So yeah, kind of shallow pools, bodies of water, but somewhere that can be hidden, confined, some sort of cage, capsule, or prison of some sort. And we do have a male and a female here, and they are face to face. So I do feel like the children are connected in their energy. So let's see. What is surrounding Jack Sullivan's current location? Please and thank you, Spirit. We have transparency, honest, authentic, genuine, and present. So presently, there is something that is transparent about where they are. It's hidden in plain sight, but there's something that is keeping them shut off, caged away. And it's kind of like some sort of secret inside knowledge, a secret hiding place, a secret sacred hiding place. We have shell conchomancy, wisdom of the shells. So someone who knows the land, wisdom of the land, and someone who knows that all the elements around will help the process speed up. So let's see, let's get these cards. So the question we want to ask these cards is, how did Lily Sullivan get to where she is currently at? Please and thank you, Spirit, the man. So this is the partner card for a woman. So the man. But a woman maybe had a message of concern for a man, and a woman may know something about a man. So Jack Sullivan's current location surroundings: the garden, socialization, parties, a gathering. Does someone have a stutter or a lisp? A gathering, a large group of friends, escapism. So to me, this is telling me there's plant life around, there's flowers. The boots could be significant. Maybe their boots will be found with them. And I do feel like the shoes, the boots are an afterthought, because if any of you watch Mike DeMann, he did make an interesting observation as to the fact that Daniel said the children took their boots with them. Not necessarily they were wearing their boots. So the boots are there, but they might not be wearing them. Background energy, we have the book Secrets, Hidden Knowledge, Keeping a Secret, Education and School. So did someone want the children to keep something a secret from school? Was this cover up because of something to do with school, gathering other parties, knowing something that they shouldn't? And basically, there's somewhere that is secret. I'm thinking of The Secret Garden by Enid Blyton, so that could be significant. She also has another book, Five Children and It, and that's some sort of sandbox. So that really could be significant. Somewhere where they play, somewhere that's only nefarious when you're looking at it differently. So it's something in plain sight that's not suspicious until you look really hard. And we did have the phone wires coming up here, so that is also interesting and something we need to keep an eye on. So let's see, let's get one message from Lilly Sullivan currently. What does Lilly Sullivan want to say? I'm not looking. Okay. We have the Eight of Pentacles, working hard. So someone is working hard to keep a secret and to keep the mask on so their identity doesn't get exposed. So maybe this could be someone who is a hard worker or someone who has some sort of status in society that they can't be exposed. Back of deck, yeah, we have male also. So there is a male who wants to hide something about themselves, and there was a meeting. Yeah, the gathering, the party. Can we get an energy currently for Jack Sullivan? Please and thank you. This one wants to come. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles speaks of finances, travel, and education. So something to do with education, knowledge. And I do feel like someone progressed something with some travel. They were brought somewhere, because the Knight can represent someone who is fast moving. This is steady, consistent progress. The Eight of Pentacles, though, with the book, is telling us that someone is working very hard to keep their identity a secret and their involvement a secret. Because there's two pentacles here, money is coming up. So a couple could have been struggling with money, and for one reason or another, something had to look like a natural disaster. So yeah, I do feel like people who are close to the family, in and around them, friends, families, neighbours, may have some sort of information that they're not exposing. Yeah, they could be lying to the police about some sort of meeting. And a fake death is coming up again. So maybe this strategy, this plan, was to make a death look like a natural disaster. Or, as we said, someone could have been planning in the background to take the children and hope the public thinks it's a death, but it's a cover-up, and maybe they want them to think that so they can have the children. So if this isn't a trafficking thing, there could be family members who are having some sort of a meeting in order to make all of this happen, because this was planned. There was something that was working in secret in the background before this happened. The calm before the storm is what I'm hearing. So can we get one more message? Lilly and Jack's current energy. Lilly and Jack, what happened to you both? Inside, look, inside walls with water. And there could be a light overhead. I'm hearing to the lighthouse. A lighthouse could be significant. Maybe they need to be checked, the inside of a lighthouse. But this is giving tunnels, caves, underground. It could also be giving underground trafficking with this Knight and Eight of Pentacles energy. And this is a secret, a cover-up, and people are working hard to keep it covered, so the inside knowledge doesn't get exposed. Background energy, we have dating. So I do feel like someone's love life was either a factor in why they went missing, or this could be, maybe Malaya's ex could be in the mindset, or was in the mindset of trying to intervene, and maybe someone as revenge, or in a sense didn't want the children taken alive, or something comes with a cost and a consequence. I'm burning up, and we have death. Yeah, so money is a factor, and someone needed to pay their bills. Fake death again. And what's under this? Spouse, partner. So if this isn't an ex who is maybe planning something like this, I do feel like two people conspired to make either a death or deaths look like an accident, yeah, an abduction, or this was part of the plan that if the children were found somewhere natural in a habitat of either reptiles or bears, lions, tigers, bears, oh my, yeah, to make something appear as if it was a fantasy. It's not real, because something was faked, something was covered up, and more than one person knows about it. There could have also been witnesses when it comes to something that happened in the house. So yeah, and with the meeting, I'm getting intervention energy. So maybe there was an intervention, so legal proceedings would not happen. So something had to be gotten rid of, get rid of the evidence, so something can be kept a secret. So yeah, either something happened accidentally, or I feel like maybe the children could have been sold to pay off a debt, for the reason that there was a secret that would get out if the children got out, if that makes sense. So that's why their energy is in a cage, maybe literally, but in the spiritual sense, because something was closed off and covered up. And the children's voices have a loud message, and they're saying right now the silence speaks volumes, because someone doesn't want to risk spilling their secrets with any Freudian slips. And Freud was all about the mother issues, the father issues. So something about a father being jealous, or a child being jealous of a mother's relationship with a father, or a father figure. And that could have been an issue. So I'm not sure what that means. Let me know what you guys think down below, because we know Freud was not always on the ball. Sometimes he was just projecting. So we have to be aware of the projections, because there is a lot of them. People want to project the light anywhere other than the truth, other than on themselves. So that lighthouse has to make sure to keep everybody in the spotlight. So thank you so much for being here. Let me know down below what you thought. And if you have any other suggestions, let me know. Thank you for being here. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, goodbye and God bless. Mwah.